So just washed Ski Lodge 2.0, and now we're working on that guy. So I'm gonna put some ski goggles up front. Pretty excited to show you guys what that's gonna look like. Gonna just make it on the old vinyl cutter. But yeah, let's take a look at it. So this is the Ski Lodge 2.0. She cleaned up really nice with the wash. It's an Extreme Light by Sun Valley RV, who went out of business in 2008. It's a bunkhouse. It's 26 feet long, so going from 19 feet to 26 feet. And tonight, before I lose all my sunlight, I'm gonna try to get that Extreme Light logo off, which we'll see how difficult that is. And then also going to take off the Extreme Light logo back there. We're gonna put our G compass on there. So I think that'll look good, a big old G right there in that area. And then on the back here, I'm going to remove the Extreme Light again and then put the greener side. And then I got a cool little addition for the mountains on the greener side. So that is the game plan. We'll see how it goes, but pretty excited. Did buy the steel, which let's go take a look at the steel, like Steelers. This word's not working, but you guys know what steel is. So 2x8. And then some cross bracing. So that is some used steel. And a 10-foot stick was $150. So what do I need the steel for, you might be asking? Well, if we come back over to the camper, we're gonna put an 8-inch lift on it because it sits really crooked without it. I think I got a picture, I'll put that up. But that is the game plan, 8-inch lift. I've got a buddy who's a baller welder, and he's gonna do that for us, and then it should sit nice and level as we're pulling. And this one looks like it's gonna be pretty easy. We'll just unbolt the axles, weld in the spacers, bolt the axles back in to the new spacers, and I think it's gonna be a bit quicker and easier than Ski Lodge 1.0, but same idea. 2005, which is the truck's a 2007, so you wouldn't think it'd be that big of a difference, but I would imagine this was pulled like by a 1500 versus 25 or 3500. So, and then our truck, even our ginormous fifth wheel doesn't really squat it at all. So, and I don't know what this one weighs. I really don't care. It's tiny, so it doesn't really matter. But we'll get that, and yeah, I'll have some videos showing the lift on it as well. So I'll get this off, and then I'll show you the ski mask, and yeah, tonight's arts and crafts project. So, all right, to be continued. So this is actually working pretty well. That's some more moss. I'm gonna have to clean that off, but steady as she goes. I don't want to gouge if I can help it, the fiberglass. But yeah, this is actually going better than I hoped for. So what I'll do is, once this is off, I will, let's see if I can get that guy to lock in. There we go. We'll clean it really good, and then use some Goo Gone, see if I can get the residue off. And then also try to clean it with rubbing alcohol. That should like super duper clean it. Probably dull it really, really bad too. So I'll probably have to wax the cap in the spring, but that's okay. Because what that green stuff is moss or mold. So awesome. But we'll get that clean. There you go. We got an Extreme Lit, yo. It's lit now. And it's gonna be La. And it's gonna be Extreme L. And then it's gonna be nothing. So hopefully you enjoy my humor. Oh man, look at that. That came right off. That was sick. So that's not bad. A minute or so, and I've already got a letter and a half off. We are now just extreme. Should I leave that? Nah, we'll get rid of that too. We are running out of daylight, but we are less extreme. So that is quite white. So the ski goggles will be coming tomorrow. I'll make some videos of yeah, you guys might want to watch that, right? How I created on the Cricut and cut it and everything. I'm gonna do the water method. So it's a liquid that it'll move it around. I tried to, let's see, what's the word? Use a transfer tape and like weld it all together on the Big G on our Ski Lodge 1.0, and it turned out, from 10 feet it looked good. The closer you got, you saw the bubbles and whatnot. So I'm gonna try this method and see if it works a little bit better. So that is to come. Got this one off, got a little bit of light left, so gonna try to get the side off and maybe the back. Maybe I got the garage light there, so that should help. So we'll continue removing some logos. All right, so the other reason we didn't finish up last night is we ran out of vinyl. So where are we headed?
The vinyl store. To
the vinyl store. So Michigan Vinyl World, if you look that up, it's out of Sparta, Michigan, but they ship all over the country, and real good prices on their vinyls. So that is where we're headed. It's about 15 minutes away, and we're gonna get another, let's see, I went through 10 feet of vinyl on those two logos. So I think I'm gonna pick up 20 more feet because I want to do another. The Ski Lodge, or the Ski Mask rather, is 16 different cuts, which is gonna be interesting. And then the other Big G is 6 cuts, and then our logo on the side's probably at least 2 cuts, and then on the other side too. Yeah, so I think 10 feet or 20 feet, we'll get 2 10-foot rolls of it. So again, Michigan Vinyl World, I'll link them in the description below. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and what? Subscribe. And this is Emily, by the way. Say hi. Hi. So last night it was really windy, and it gets dark every night quick here. But so I got the G done on the, there we go, on the camper. So pretty excited about that. Let me flip it around. It almost looks like I know what I'm doing these days. So this is actually 6 panels of random sizes. We've got a 12 by 24 cutter. So as long as you get one straight, the rest just go in. I did the wet method where I slid them all into place, but it looks pretty good. So I got that one done. And then coming around here to the back, right up there, we're gonna do another logo there. And then on the back, I got the big logo and then the YouTube. So maybe we'll get a few more subscribers there. But yeah, pretty excited with how that turned out. Looks pretty darn good, I think. And yeah, so today I'll get the tripod set up, and we're gonna do the ski mask on the front, which I think should come out well. It's cold, but I'll use the heat gun and warm everything up after I stick it on, so it should seal pretty good. So all right, to be continued. Well, I think we're gonna call it for a day. I've got a little bit of ski goggles on the old camper. It's supposed to be 46. Yeah, 46 on next Wednesday, and it's like 36 right now. So I'm using the heat gun. I've got the generator and the heat gun going, so I'm not really worried about it not sticking, but I'm just cold. So I'm gonna call it a day. I got some cool time-lapse video, I think, and we'll pick this up on Wednesday. All right, so to be continued. We got one good last day of warm weather. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. We might get 2 to 3 inches, but today it's 46. So got out here and got it finished, the goggles that is. So let's flip you around so you can take a look at it. There she is. So I got a time-lapse video for you guys to see it, but came out pretty good. Pretty excited and happy about it. And I got one more here to put on the side, and then the other side gets nothing because we ran out of time. But yeah, there she is. I'll take one more video of the other side once that goes on, and that'll be it for this project. So the wet method worked really well. We just sprayed a little bit, and then yeah, you just slide it around, match it up. It's not as stressful as I thought it would be. The hard part was like those little trees, getting them to peel off without moving them and things of that nature. But I think it came out pretty cool. So there you go. That is the front of Ski Lodge 2.0. And then again, I'll put on the other side here in just a minute.